21, 21, 21. Can I get some 21s in the chat? Hello, hello, hey friends, how are you guys doing? Can you guys hear me? Hopefully you can hear me. How are you, Alp? I have some delicious hot water again. It's 6 o'clock now here in Norway, so I'm done with the coffee for the day. I'm actually lower a little bit of the music just so we can just get it a little bit lower. Actually, let me lower it even more. So still too high. I'm looking at OBS here, seeing the spikes. So I have Restream here on the right side. We're multi-streaming. We're streaming to 2, 4, 5, 6 places. 6 places. We're streaming to... No, wait, sorry. 5 places. I mistook one of the logos. DLive, Periscope, Twitch, Trovo, YouTube. 5 places. Amazing. I'm fine. How are you? I'm doing well. I have a lot of stuff to do, so it's a little bit challenging with time, and the pollen season is about to start, so I'm a little bit nervous about that. But I don't need to start taking my medication just yet. So for anyone watching who doesn't know, so the pollen is like this thing in the air from plants and trees that is very annoying if you're allergic to it. So I get sick, or I get symptoms of fever if I don't take medication for it. So the worst months is usually, I think, July, August. But it depends. Like, I have a table of things I'm allergic to. It's not just the stuff that comes from the trees. There are different... The grass also is problematic. And do you see the chat from every streaming service? I think so. I think so, actually. And I think the chat should show up from everywhere. But I'm not sure, like, let me see, can you, let me see if I can get the chat in here. Where's the chat? The chat should be, what? Where's the chat? Can somebody write something in the chat? It should show up. Let me try writing something from Twitch. 2121 from Twitch land. There should be one from Twitch. You should see the Twitch icon, I think. I have no idea if the font is readable. My monitor here on the right-hand side is like in portrait, so everything is small regardless. And I had to split it up because I want to have the chat and OBS up at the same time, so the real estate isn't that great. Big fan. Hey Arvin, welcome to the stream. Are you a medicine student or Anki user? So yeah, the plan for today is we're gonna look at add-on called Anki Cloze Anything. So that's gonna be fun, and maybe it's gonna be something we're gonna start using. I haven't actually used it. Have you guys heard about this add-on called Anki Cloze Anything? Let me switch to the main screen here. I'm surgeon from India. I'm trying to use Anki. Whoa, surgeon. So you're finished with education. You just continue taking examinations for work. Anki can be really challenging in the beginning, but stick with it. Don't give up. Keep trying and experiment. Try using it as frequently as possible. It's gonna get easier, I promise. It's just the onboarding for Anki. It's very difficult and it's very challenging. So watch YouTube videos. If you can afford it, try to take a paid course. At 32 years, there's only so much tech you can have. But Anki is a really good investment, in my opinion. It's a really great tool, and the ecosystem is amazing. Even though, yes, Anki does have challenges, especially the onboarding. Card creation sucks, but you can use toanki.net, shameless plug. So that's a tool which lets you take Notion notes and convert them to Anki flashcards. Do you use Anki for your own free time interest? Oh yeah, that's a question to Arvind, I guess. What was I trying to do, guys? I was trying to do something here. There! Now we should have the screens. So you can see this Anki Cloze Anything. So anyone watching who's new to Anki, Anki is this cool tool which lets you implement spaced repetition. And as always, search, don't just listen. So you can download it, run it on the desktop. It has a web application. We'll be using the desktop app for today. Let me see, I should have it running somewhere. Yeah, let me resize it. So in Anki you can install add-ons, and we're gonna install this Anki Cloze Anything. So this project provides a template-based close implementation. So if you're not familiar with close, let's do a quick recap. What is close deletion? Well, we're gonna create a deck here, some deck, and Anki has a few basic types. So you can create, so this is the basic one. What is the capital of Albania? And then the answer is Tirana. Bam. So this is a basic question, right? But there are other ones like the close where you can fill in the blanks. So you don't really need a front and back. You can just say the capital of Albania is Tirana. And then you can hide or occlude, as it's called, information. Fill in the blanks. So this is going to be hidden. And you can add several ones. So I'm going to do 2 here. No. Close should add it. This is annoying with Anki. Like, you have to press this add button for some reason. I don't know why. So this is the basic one you see. And here's the close one, where you see this part. Actually, let me open up mouse pose. Do I have mouse pose here? Yeah, I do. So this part here is what's being omitted. You know that Albania is supposed to be there because we just looked at it earlier, right? The capital of these 3 dots is Tirana. So you think, and then show answer. You guessed it. It's gonna add Albania there. So that's close deletions. But another thing people have to do is memorize lists and enumerations, right? And the Anki type for close deletion doesn't support overlapping ones. So we want to add support for this in Notion to Anki, but since it's not built into Anki, I'm not quite sure how I want to solve this. I've been trying to come up with syntax, I prototyped a few things. I'm not happy with anything. So instead of trying to make something, we're gonna look at what other people are doing and then see if we can come up with something better. So let's see. Here, this add-on basically implements that, right? So it says here, this project provides a template-based closed implementation that is completely independent from Anki's close deletion, right? We looked at the one from Anki, and that one, you can see from the documentation, and I really recommend, if you haven't gone through the documentation, you should try to check it from time to time. Definitely recommended. So let's see what's up in the chat. Command plus enter will make a new card. Yeah, use shortcuts whenever you can. You're gonna save a lot of time. And in a way, I want to create a deck and give it to my juniors and so on. Kind of like pay forward as much as possible. So, I think it's a good idea to share the effort. Like, for example, I've talked to other people at university, and they share decks. Like, either the professor or teacher makes one and then shares it to the students. So it does work. I would also recommend you recommend the students to make their own cards when possible. I do use shared decks too, but I don't. Yeah, I've started using them again a few weeks, or 1-2 months back, just for the convenience. Exactly, I have to give one more exam to enter my urology, so I'm trying to use it. What is urology? So close deletions. Here's the description of it. We're not going to go into that, but if you see here, it says, please note that overlapping clauses are not supported for... This is invalid, right? So Anki doesn't have support for it. Built in. And this add-on is gonna import a template, I guess. So you get some cards for it. It provides more flexibility in code generation. So I'm very curious how this actually works. It's gonna be interesting to look at it closer. This is achieved purely through JavaScript in the card template and a novel application of Anki's built-in awesome selective card generation feature. What does that mean? Selective card generation. Sometimes you want to generate extra cards for only some of your material, such as testing your ability to recall the most important words of a set. You can accomplish this by adding an extra field to your note and adding some text into it, such as 1. On those notes you want the extra card. Then in the card template you can make the card's creation depend on that field being non-empty. For more information on this, please see the... I don't understand this, but... let's read it again. Sometimes you want to generate extra cards for only some of your material. Okay, sometimes you want more cards. Testing your ability, blah blah. Extra field to your note and adding some text into it, just as 1. Then in the card template you can make the card's creation depend on... okay, so this is basically using conditional replacement, essentially. That's what it is. Urology is an operative field for kidneys and bladder. For example, kidneys. Whoa, interesting. I know very little about medicine, so it's fun to learn. Let's see, this is achieved pure blah blah. Selective card generation, so it's using conditional replacement. Getting started is easy. You can either download the shared deck or follow the instructions. We'll do both. For setting the templates manually. So let's open that one up. Replicating Anki functionality with JavaScript and card templates is not the goal, however. The goal is endless flexibility. You can add close cards to any existing node type, close anything, simply by adding new fields and card templates based on the instructions found here. You can also modify the templates completely using them simply as a guide. With the default settings, this replicates Anki's close functionality. However, the template is highly configurable. I really like that. Highly configurable. And lets you do things you can't otherwise easily do. Below is a summary of some useful features of the templates and this approach. Control the visibility of other close deletions. Normally, Anki will show the other close deletions beside the one currently being tested. For a particular card, the approach lets you customize this similar to the functionality provided by close hide all or close overlapper. Yeah, so we have actually been looking at close overlapper. I can't really go into it, but I have looked at this close hide all, not personally, but during some private calls with Notion to Anki users. See, I spilled hot water on myself. That sucks. So I'm familiar with this add-on, Close Hide All. I haven't used it personally, but I do know medicine students do use it. And I think it's also used in the Anki deck, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Close Anything sample. This is probably one of the other links we click. Let's go back. Customize the close format. Anki replaces each close value with either open bracket ... close bracket or open bracket hint in the case of a hint. The templates lets you customize this. For example, you could use underscores and have the format be. I really like that. This means if we try to use this in Notion to Anki, we could use a custom identifier for this. or not identifier, but a customer placeholder value, right? Or you could always include a hint as in underscore hint. Also, instead of a fixed number of 3 characters, you could have each non-space character replaced. So you could have C1, AB, C blah blah, become blah blah. Selectively reveal characters as a hint. Sounds interesting. Sometimes due to ambiguity, you may need a hint at what the word starts with. The template has a simple syntax to support this. Simply surround the characters you want to keep with backticks. Oh, this is powerful. For example, C1, A, B, C, D, E, F could be rendered as... Nice, nice. So you can choose to omit parts. You can selectively reveal any part of the content, not just at the beginning. Note that you could also do A, C1, B, C, D, C1, E, F. However, the backtick syntax may be more convenient. Definitely, this here, the backtick looks easier to read than this here, the colon stuff. What do you guys think? What is easier to read? The colon or the backticks? Maybe it's not so easy to read when you're looking at it like this. Yeah. Let me know in the chat. Add close deletion to an existing note. Suppose you already have a note with fields, expression and meaning, and a card that tests you on expression meaning. Now suppose you want a version of expression with close deletions. Normally with Anki, you'd have to copy the text to a completely separate note based on the close note type. This is a big headache to manage. Instead, with the close anything approach, you copy the text to an expression close field in the same note. This makes it much easier to manage the content. You can easily find notes that don't have a close through a simple search in the browser. Oh, I have to look closer at this. Oh, okay, so it means extending it. I think I get it, but I need an example soon. Add multiple close deletion fields to an existing note. Suppose that you have a note type that tests you on vocabulary with fields vocab, item, and meaning. Suppose that you have added some example fields, example A and example B, to provide examples of how the vocabulary item is used. With the close anything approach, you can create close versions for each of these examples as example A close and example B close, and render cards from each of them. An optional plugin is also provided to automate some of the otherwise manual work that would be required when following this. Nice. These people are definitely spending a lot of time improving. What is this? Close it. It's automating, okay. Okay. We'll get back to that one too. Getting started. There are 2 options for getting started. The share deck, we'll check that one out. And then the detailed instructions. This is the best choice when you want to add close to an existing note type. Blah blah blah. How the template works. Similar to Anki's close templates, you need a field to contain the close content. Out of convention, it's a good idea to have the field name end in close in case you want to use the plugin later. Suppose you name it expression close as suggested in the instructions. Close content is entered in this field in a similar way as with Anki's close templates. The only difference is that instead of the format C1 text, you use... Okay, so they have their own syntax. You then need fields to enable each of the close cards. So suppose you want to support 3 closes. You would add fields expression close 1, expression close 2, and expression close 3. You enter any text you want into these fields to enable corresponding close. Out of convention, the plugin uses this one. Just to make it clear, guys, why is it nice that they use a different syntax? Well, the nice thing is, in Notion to Anki we have a parser. So the parser recognizes tokens or values, right? So if it's different from what's built into Anki, we can detect it and then we can do something different depending on it. That way we can remain backwards compatible for the old stuff, so we don't break people's cards, right? That's one of my things. Like, I'm always nervous about making a change to Notion to Anki. I'm scared of breaking people's decks, because if you have, like, let's say you have 5,000 cards and then you keep importing, re-exporting, re-importing, when Notion to Anki is working reliably, the IDs are the same, but if we do something bad and break something, then you could potentially create a total huge mess into people's decks. So anything that's different from what's before makes it easier to preserve backwards compatibility because you're adding new functionality and not changing old functionality. So this is nice. I like this. Let's see. You would add fields expression close 1, expression close 2, and expression close 3. You enter any text you want into these fields to enable the corresponding close card. Out of convention, the plugin uses 1. Okay, that's nice. So we could basically introduce this template adding only one expression close. You wouldn't really need the other ones. Similar to Anki's close templates, you need field to contain blah blah. We read that already. For example, suppose you want to create close cards for each of the words in the expression. Ik heb honger. I guess this is Dutch. Do you guys recognize the language? Does this look Dutch? For an HTML rendering of this example, see here. Okay, let's check that out. So the close type here looks fine. Because of the close field has a non-empty value of 1, a card will be generated for each of C1 through C3. If you delete the 1 from close expression close 3, then a card will be generated for C1 and C2 only. Okay, so this is what they mean. Yes, it really looks like Dutch. Yeah, I thought so too. Because each of the blah blah. Let's dig into this, how this all works. Ich heb hunger like ich habe Hunger. Yeah, it's similar, right? It's almost like it's German almost. Instructions reference others have the following template for the first close card. Notice that the entire content of the front of the card is surrounded by conditional tags based on expression closed and expression closed 1. This means that both fields must be non-empty for the card to be created due to the way Anki card generation works. So if either works, no, sorry, what am I saying? So if either of these fields is empty, the corresponding card isn't generated. The omitted script simply looks at the number of the value for data card ends with and then updates the content within the close div accordingly. So if the value of data card is expression close 2, then it knows to hide the C2 text. It shows the others. Nice. Expression close, blah 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 blah. Meaning script omitted expression close. The templates also support hints in the close deletions, as in Anki's system. For example, for the example below, hip would be replaced with verb instead of ... Configuration. The template has several settings for controlling how the close deletions are rendered. All settings are added to the div as shown below for data close show before. Div ID blah blah. Show before all. So I wonder how this works actually. Let's look that up. This is not going to be specific that. No, not that. The data global attributes form a class of attributes called custom data attributes that allow proprietary information to be exchanged between the HTML and its DOM representation by scripts. Okay, I see. Isn't this cool, guys? You can change the characters used. Instead of the ... you can use an emoji or something. Data close replace same length. This is a true or false value that controls whether close value should be replaced with a fixed 3 character replacement or with an equal number of replacement characters, such as number of replacement characters as exist in the content. The default is false, which is the same as Anki's close behavior. Nice. So you could have it the same number of characters. So if you have a word which is 3, 4, 5 characters long, this might be relevant depending on the context you have. Note that setting this to true will cause it to preserve space. So then C1 blah blah would become, that is only the non-space characters. Only the non-space characters are replaced. Let me have a little bit of delicious hot water. How is it going learning Chinese, Alp? I remember you made this cool app to look up the etymology, I think, of Chinese words. Data close always show blanks. This is a true or false value that controls whether blanks should be. The default is false, which is the same. Blah blah. We're not gonna read all of this. So we get the general idea. This is a cool add-on. I'm definitely impressed by this, guys. I have to give them a star. I'm not sure it works, but I'm gonna give them a star soon. Actually, let's first try it and then we'll give them a star. How the plugin works. The plugin does two things to make it easier for you to edit. Close deletion when following this. Hooks into Anki's close deletion button in the editor so that you can use it on the other notes beside those based on Anki's close type. Synchronizes edits from the expression close field or similar name field to the other fields. Blah blah. I'm gonna skip all of that. So it adds to, okay, close anything, but there are notes. Auto close full field. It's going very well then, because you asked. There is a great app called Do Chinese, recommended for anyone who wants to learn Chinese. Very good experience. So is that a mobile app, a web application? What is it? I haven't heard about it, I think. Note that this essentially is using the close to make a production card given. What is a production card? Production card template. I've never heard about that in my life before. Is that something weird? What does that mean, the production card? You guys know what that means? The production card template works in a similar way. I don't understand. Weird. Mobile and web. The backstory is interesting. The app is made by a Swedish developer with his Chinese wife. Cool, I will have to check it out. Do Chinese. Production card. I don't understand that. I'll have to read up on it later. Your notes may be a mixture of simple extremes where you want to have a single close for the entire content. Blah blah. Okay, here we have some comparisons. Nice. Nice. This is the functionality we want, the close overlapping part. I really like that it's relying on JavaScript. Definitely like that. Because I have been thinking about like building a framework to generate like JavaScript small applications that run inside of Anki. So basically to bypass the whole Anki add-on creation part. Because Anki is essentially a web browser. That's what it is, if you look at it. So... And this shows that you could actually do some cool stuff. Relies on JavaScript, which works. Because Anki cards are treated like web pages, 100% agree. However, the Anki author notes that JavaScript functionality is provided without any support or guarantee. Yeah. Okay, there was no direct link there. There is a small chance. That's what I like, guys. There's a small chance. Not a big chance. When you're making an Anki add-on, it's almost guaranteed there's going to be issues. Have you guys looked at... let's go do that. Anki GitHub. Look at the development that's going on in Anki. It's good. I really like it. It's amazing, but it's scary. It's really scary as a contributor. Where's the... Oh wait, contributors I think, or is it Pulse? So this is actually something Guillem pointed out to me. If you guys look at Anki 2012 until 2021, there's almost really not that much development, but something happened here in 2020, right? And there's been more development in this time period combined than anything before here, in my opinion. If you look at the graph, just look at the graph, guys. There's more contributions there. So what that means in practice is that a lot of stuff is gonna break. So making an Anki add-on is so risky. It's really risky. That's what I'm saying. And I know not everybody agrees with me, and you don't have to agree with me, but this is my opinion. And it's if you look at it, there's so much stuff that probably broke even just the last release, right? I follow, what are they called? The Anking on Instagram, and then I see they're adding release notes where, oh, stuff broke. There should be an add-on which can directly make close additions from PDF, or a program which forms a deck and can then be... Yeah, there is. I think Anking made a video about... it's not called PDF, it's called search something, and PDF might be in the title. I tried using that add-on, but it was too unreliable for me, so I didn't want to make a YouTube video on it. I felt like it was too buggy. So it's unfortunate. Like sometimes I try to make YouTube videos about some add-on or some tool, and if the tool is too buggy, I'm gonna stop the video. Like Polar is another example. Polar PDF thing. That was a cool project. I tried using it, but eventually it gets really slow, and it's using Anki Connect. I'm not saying anything bad about Anki Connect. I hope to use that at some point to experiment. But Polar, the way Polar was creating cards was just messed up. It was too slow. Anyways, because close functionality is implemented in templates rather than Anki, the same template effectively needs to be copied to each card template. Also, if you can edit to one of those, you need to copy the contents to the other as well. This sounds a little bit bad. I hope it's not going to have a real issue in practice. If you don't really edit anything, this shouldn't bite you, I guess. Adding the type colon prefix to the enable type in the answer is not supported. This, I really don't care, to be honest. I don't know how many people are using type and close deletions. Are you guys using type and close deletions? Like type as in the questions where you have to type something out. Exactly, it's very buggy and gave me a headache. Yeah, man, it's... Ugh. Yeah, it's very broken. When that is said, there are add-ons which are reliable and do work. I do use several add-ons. It's just that as a developer, I would not want to rely on the add-on stuff. And that's my opinion. But you have, like, there are some... Oh, do you guys remember Add 2121? That was the add-on we were working on back then. Nope, we use only close. Okay, I see. Okay, guys, we have now done a full presentation on this README file. Let's now finally try out this add-on. And if anybody wants to follow along, let me find the add-on. Let's see, where's the add-on code? Yeah. So it's another beauty. Let me show you guys. I hope somebody's gonna get rid of this eventually. But the way you install Anki add-ons today is like you have to copy some cryptic number from the internet, and then you go to your Anki installation, and then you open up the add-on manager, and then you say get add-ons, and then you paste in this number, and then it's gonna fetch the add-on, and then after it's completed you actually have to restart Anki. And I don't really know why, but I'm guessing it's maybe it does something when it's booting up or when the program starts Anki. So every time, or actually let me make sure, did we enable it? Let's first restart Anki, start it again, and let me create a new profile for this. We're gonna call this amazing. This is new. Anki 2.1 comes with a new scheduler. Yeah, just update, we don't care. Update. And let's see, where's our close anything is enabled. Amazing. So if I understand it correctly, we should be able to create our cards now using this new syntax here. Where's the syntax? So this is the syntax. Okay, let's create a new deck. We're gonna call this Capitals of Europe. Okay, we're gonna add. So it looks like it created a new card type, right? I'm not sure if it actually did. Let me manage the node types. Manage node types. Let's delete all of them. No, wait. Let's not do that. Actually, let's do that. Let's delete all of the types and then run the add-on to see if it does some initialization. Hopefully we're not breaking anything. If we do that, we'll reinstall it. Delete this. Oh, it's probably coming from one of the add-ons. LPC. Let me delete it. Okay, so it should create a not close overlapper. Okay guys, I'm a little bit confused. Let me disable some of the other add-ons. I'm gonna disable close overlapper. I think that should be it. Let's restart Anki again. Just to see if we can get a clean slate. How do we get in touch with from mail or Instagram? Do you mean with me or what? I'm not sure what you mean. Can you elaborate, Arvin? Let's see. So now we have two node types. Let's delete those. LPC just won't disappear. Or LPCG. So didn't we install this now? I'll try again. There. Now it should have created it, okay? Close anything sample. Ich hab Hunger. There. Oh wait. So here's the node type. The expression, meaning, and then the expression close, and then how many we want. So it looks like it generated 6 fields, but here only 2 are used. So we don't really need those 6. Let's see. Okay, so what we're gonna do is let's create a new deck. We're gonna call this National Anthems. USA National Anthem. How do we find this national? I'm trying to come up with something we can use for the overlapping. Here, let's use this. And we're gonna create a new card. It's called Cloze Anything, looks like it. Here's the expression. And there doesn't seem to be a button for it. So this is not the regular close. Let's see. Okay, where did I say menu? The plugin adds 2 actions in the browser under edit, close anything. Both of them operate on whatever nodes are selected in the browser. Okay, we'll close that one. Not close, I mean add. So annoying, Anki. So here we have our card. And we should have in the menu, where is it? Okay, it said something. Edit. Close anything. Updated one node. Okay, so it did something, I don't know. Let's try using the syntax. So here we're gonna say C1 colon colon and then close it like this, right? And then C2 colon colon. But I don't think we need to use the colon. I think we can use the backticks if I understood it correctly. With you, how do we get in touch with you? Oh yeah, I have a few links. You can definitely get in touch here. Pick your option. chat DMs, right? Click this section. You're gonna get Telegram, TikTok, Discord, Twitter, Instagram, and I don't know why my email is not here. My email is supposed to be there too. Yeah, I should add email here. Should definitely add email here. Forgot it. Let me add email there. Okay, what do we have here? Actually, let's add email at the top. Can I do this? Let's just say you don't know me as the subject. Like that. Is that safe? Might be safe. Let's try and see what happens. Okay, let me try escaping it. Oh, I'm missing a comma here. That's the issue. I just tested it in the background. It seems to be working. I normally don't commit with VS Code, but I'm trying to change. So links, add email. There, and I guess we can just push this, and then it's gonna be push. We'll get in touch with you. Bye. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. See you some other time. Did it push? I think it pushed. Let me close VS Code. Okay, let me delete this and then try again. Do we have to maybe do it here? We'll check the example again. C1. No, we have to keep redownloading the same file. This is getting a little bit ridiculous. Browse. No, it is on the third one. That's where the expression is. Okay, let's try again. Test. Yeah, I'm missing it. I don't understand. Did anybody else in chat get it working? Alp, did you try? Can you try Alp? If you haven't already. Well, we're trying to run this. We're trying to create flashcards with this template. You don't need the add-on, but you can also install the add-on. So I'm trying to see how we can run it. I think, should this work? Okay, let's see again. Yeah, I think it worked now. The capital of... Yeah, it's working. So, okay, I see. I was missing the numbers. We have to have the numbers in the close fields, otherwise it won't work. So it's basically replacing the Anki's built-in close deletion, but also add support for overlapping close. So now we should be able to add, I think. And let's try using the example we had. Where is it? I think let me check. Hopefully nothing weird shows up. So do you guys remember this? We were trying to come up with a syntax. I don't think we need that now. We should be able to create one now. Let's see. PEMDOS, and then it's actually 4, so we don't need to create any new fields. This is gonna be interesting. think we should be able to say C1 here now. Hey, Mikwas. I'm not sure I'm saying your name correctly, so sorry if I'm butchering it. Oh, I'm missing a colon here. We have 6, so I think I'm gonna try that on half of them. C3. And let me know, guys, in the chat if I'm making typos. The text is tiny, but hope you can still see. Okay, this sucks. We have parentheses being used, so it's very confusing. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna close this with backticks, just to make sure we don't have any syntax issues here. There. Okay. C5. Backticks. Bam. Close it up. Then C6. Okay, we don't have any more available fields, so we're just gonna try this. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. The moment of truth has come. Does this stuff even work? If it works, we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards, I think. What? Oh, the first field is empty. Expression. Shortcut. This is the expression field. We'll just write that out so I can see what it is. This is the expression field. Bam. Okay, let's see. It created 7 cards. Let's take a look at them. This is the expression field. Okay, this one should be... What does... Actually, let's leave it at that. This is the meaning field. Okay, so the first one didn't work. The second one is working. It looks like there's a parsing issue with the backtick. Oh, that's my bad. I missed the backtick. That's my fault. Did I... Well, what happened here? This one was supposed to work. I don't know why this one didn't work. It could be the formatting which is messing up everything. So we're gonna try that again. I'm not happy with these cards. How do you remember the multiplication? No, the operation order. Using PEMDAS. Bam, we have it there. Okay, let's look at it. C1P, C2P. I'm not sure these are being detected as closing. Let's try dropping the backticks and seeing how this works out in practice. Maybe there was a parser issue earlier because I forgot one backtick. Let me crank up the music. This is a little bit too low for me. Okay, this one looks fine. This one looks fine. Looks fine. Looks fine. I think I'm gonna remove the formatting. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Right. Nice music. I'm glad you like it. Let me know if it gets too loud. Nice. It's using a naming convention, so this is gonna... It's supposed to work. There, and let's add one more. Okay, the moment of truth has come once again. Does this stuff even work? Now we have 2 cards, which is not correct. Why does it say 2? So it doesn't look like it worked with... We'll try going back to the close anything. This is the expression. This is the meaning. Bam, 1. And I think I'm gonna change the fields too while we're at it again. Why can't we duplicate? I wish we could duplicate it. Something is weird with this field. Ah, the font size, I see. Why isn't this one changing? This is the expression, this is the meaning. I think it should be fine now. Let's see. We'll try this and I will take a short break. What? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, we're missing a card. Where's card 8? And can we reset? Let's see. Card answer. Let's try something else. Let's try using this text again. By now we should have it. So 2, 4. Okay. USA. The expression. The meaning. Bam. C1 colon colon. C2 colon colon. So if we add support for this in Notion to Anki, users are not going to manually deal with this crap. It's going to be automated all the way. So it's just that when we're doing it right now, it's manual and tedious. Come on. But I'm starting to really like this extension. Or I mean this plugin. Or these template cards. They're actually nice. We'll try adding it here. I'm not expecting it to work here, but I want to see what happens. Because there might be some formatting issue. If we're creating these programmatically, it's going to be easy to preserve the style in between and put them at the end where they're supposed to be. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 1, 1. Bam. Let's see now. It says 5 new, okay? The expression, delete. No, not delete. Oh yeah, this looks very nice. It's showing the first part, right? But what? No, I don't like it. This whole section should be blue. Why is it only the... So it looks like there's an issue with the marker. A marker is not marking the whole thing blue, only the first line. But the whole part is hidden. That is good. I don't understand this, the meaning field. Yeah, there's something I'm missing with this. It could be the formatting which is messing it up. Okay, let's create a new profile. We'll create a new profile. We'll call this Amazing. I should take a break, but let's try that first and then we can do a break. Let's see. Update. Yes. Yes, bam. Not image occlusion, but no, we don't have it. Where is it? Close anything. There. The expression. And then the close. So this time we're gonna remove the formatting in case there's a... Again, if we're doing this programmatically, we're not going to have these issues, but just for the sake of it, let's remove all of it here. Okay, now we see this one enclosing here should be on the right place. Let's check the README. Does it say anything about new lines? Okay, it doesn't. But now we don't have any of the formatting, so let's see what happens. Okay, now we get now is that us? Close 11. Delete that one. No, it didn't create any, did it? Huh. Did I forget something again? Okay, now it created them. I probably forgot to add the values. Okay, this looks the same as earlier. No, it's still messed up. Why is the first line blue only? It could be a bug. Span, current close. So maybe this doesn't work if it's on multiple lines. What does it say? New line, multiple. Let me check the issues. Line. Here it says it. Close replacement. Okay, maybe that's related. Let me remove this. So this whole thing should get what was it again? Was it current close? Here it's detected, but it's here that's not. Could be a parsing issue. So the color here is supposed to be current close. I mean the class name. Okay, let's try something else. No, okay, I'll take a short break and then we'll try this one, Civil War period lyrics, to see if there's some formatting issue. Because I think we're gonna hit the same, if we add support for this, we're probably gonna hit the same problem with Notion to Anki with the first line. I don't think it's that big of a problem, but it would be nice to be consistent, right? So I'll be right back. I'm back. So I needed a refill here. Like it's so cheap, the bananas, you know? So cheap energy. It's a cheap snack, nice product after recovery. Are you guys working out? Alp, have you started running again? Oh, feels good. Mm. The hot water has gotten cold. I need to cook up some more delicious hot water. Mm. Let me go throw this banana so I don't forget it. Oh, I need to buy tea. Okay, let's get back to business. Where were we? Yeah, so we had some issues with the formatting up there. Let's try this one to see if we're gonna get formatting issues here. A moment of truth has come once again. I'm gonna create a new deck so it's easier to filter away. We'll call this 2121. And let's add expression. It's so confusing with the meaning and the expression. I have to look that up later. Let me remove the formatting. Bam. No formatting. We'll double check it. Looks good. We're gonna go up here. We're gonna say C1. We'll do it after. Yeah, we'll do the commas later. Bam, bam. I'm gonna try to create as many as possible now and see how that works out. C5. We want it to be more than 6 so we can create new fields. C6. C7. And I forgot the colon. Bam! 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. I feel like I'm a computer now. Why do we have to do this? The 1. Like, it really sucks. Of course, if Notion Tanki is going to do this, this is going to be automated away. It's ridiculous. Like, you have to manually go in. Why can't the JavaScript detect? I think this is an Anki model limitation. Let's add another expression. Close. 8. 1. 1. And again, this is the font size. 12. 12. Save. Bam. The moment of truth has come once again. Does this stuff even work? Okay, I'm excited. 7. Did we create 7? I think we created 7. This one we don't care about. Okay, I should have pasted the text somewhere, right? Let me see if I can find something here. I'm worried when I open these programs that something embarrassing is gonna show up. You never know, or actually something sensitive. Fortunately, I have some sensitive stuff on this laptop. No, I mean the iMac here. Okay, let's see. First line is when our land is illumined with liberty smile. Yeah, it's correct. Good. If I fall from within, blah blah. Okay. Good. So flat close deletion seemed to work. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to create a few overlapping ones. So let's create a new deck and call this overlapping. And expression remains the same. Actually, let's expression 1. We'll leave the typo in there. Paste this in. We'll create one for the whole thing. We'll call this one C1. Did I remove the formatting? I probably didn't. Let me try again. There. And we'll add, we'll split it in 2. So we'll add after down. Actually, let's split it in 3. C2. Yeah, we'll just split it in 2 for now, just to keep it simple. That's not cool. It's treating it as a hint for some reason. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Now I get it. Let's try again. Attempt 501. It makes it easier when we put them in multiple decks. EXP1, ME1. So C1. There we have a few backticks, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 1. If I understand this correctly, 1. Okay, let's see what happened now. It created 4 cards, okay? No, I don't get this. Why is it turning it into the hint? Okay, let's find another example. Pledge allegiance to the flag. So this is one I've had issues with in Notion to Anki to create overlapping with this one. Let's try again. Create the deck, pledge of allegiance, and add. I think this is the whole one. Then we paste. I'm starting to get a better understanding now. C1, C2, C3, C4, C5, C6. And I want to do a final test after this, I think. We need to test with formatting because, okay, now we have 1, 2, 1 to 7, okay? Bam, 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 bam. This should work. Okay, let's see. What is the Pledge of Allegiance? And then you get all of it, okay? Good. You get only the first one, you get the second one. Is it starting to make sense, guys? I think I'm starting to understand it. Wait. It looks like it's showing all of it. I don't like that. Why is it showing all of it? Can we hide this? But it shouldn't need to show it. This one would, which one is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's missing 1. Can we also put this one into C1? No, that's not gonna work. So I'm missing the connection between the relationship of expression meaning and expression close. We have the first line, second line, third line, fourth line, fifth. Wait, was that fifth? One nation under God, indivisible. So for one reason, or I don't know why, but the last line is missing, with liberty and justice for all. What if I just add 1 here now? We'll try again. Delete it. Let's use another profile. Delete. Amazing. 21. What? Oh, is it? Okay, I see. Oh, I think I have to change the music. Let me check. Hopefully we're still playing copyright free. Yeah, royalty free music. Nice. Okay, before we try anything, let's look at the other ones. C1, C2. Yeah, this is what I don't get. Preview this one. I see. So meaning is supposed to be there all the time. That's how this card is designed. This node type, I mean. That's not what we want. We don't care about the yeah, we don't care about the meaning. We just want the expression, because this is language independent, right? expression close 7. I keep forgetting to change the font size. It's supposed to be 12. Bam. Okay, let's see. There. We have 7 cards. That's correct. This one I don't get. Why is it showing us that one? Cancel. This one I get. This one is the first one. That's the only one we want. Expression close. Expression close 1. So we can see it's doing this all on the JavaScript side, right? Let's close that up. This one I don't like. This one is the... Let's look at... Yeah, it's the one that just has an expression on it. Doesn't make any sense. We really just care about these ones. Could it be that it's just off by 1? That's why it's not creating the 7th one and we're stuck at 6? C1 through C3. Okay. Here's the Python anki-addon. Let me check something. Expression close. Normally with Anki you'd have to copy the text to a completely separate node based on the closed node type. This is a big headache to manage. Instead, with the Cloze Anything approach, you copy the text to an expression close field in the same node. This makes it much easier to manage the content. You can easily find nodes that don't have a close through a simple search in the browser, blah blah. What else is it saying? Suppose you know to expression close. Close content is entered into this field. Okay. We finally understood that after 455 attempts. Yeah. That's what I don't get, like, why is the 7th one missing? No, there's a bug there. I can see that it's treating the 7th one as number 6. That's not right. Expression close 7. What? Yeah, it exists there. There's a field called expression close 7. Why can't we use it? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Recall. This one I don't get. It's trash. Remove card type. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what I don't get. Where is the 7th one? Add card type. This one, yeah. Front template has a problem. Found expression close 6. Oh yeah, I see now. I get it. It's this part. So maybe there's a off by 1 error somewhere. Yeah, there. Now it's working. Okay, cool. I think I get how it's supporting it now. Let's try one more test and then I think I'm gonna wrap up for today. So, formatted. Let me find something here. Let's see how this is gonna work out. that did not work out so well. I tried to paste something with an image in it, but it's... yeah. Let me try another attempt here. Come on, what is this? What kind of music is this? Let me switch it. Give me a moment. Nobody's getting married in this house. There. Okay, there. So we're gonna try to copy this and then see. I want to find a case where we have some formatting, not a bullet point. Why doesn't it copy? Copy. Yeah, well, this for it should do. So I'm wondering if the formatting is gonna mess it up. Let's see. Okay, now we have a few lines. So C1, C1. We'll try to keep these two grouped. I want to see what happens if we mix it up. C2, C3, C4, C4, and then finally C5. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Let me double check the syntax. C1, C1, C2, C3. Should work. That was 5 cards, yeah. The two first are hidden together, that's correct. And the bullet point is there because we did add it. Nice! This is actually working reliably. I like this. So this add-on is working as expected. It did take a few attempts to get it, but I think like I'm gonna see what I'm gonna prototype integration with this to see how it feels like. But from what I see, we only need 2 things, right? We need to be able to recognize this, and for everyone, we need to generate a field. Let me think a little bit. So, maybe the music is a little bit too loud. Let me lower it. I need to look at the JavaScript. Where's the JavaScript here? This here. So is this the regular expression to... Oh, we'll have to check it out. I can't see it. It's too cryptic. Too cryptic for me. So this is how he's getting it out. Yeah, this is one of the things that sucks with GitHub search. I think I have to clone this and look at it. Let me turn on light theme so it doesn't look too dark in here. I don't like this purplish color. Let's try Tomorrow Night Blue. How about that? Too blue. I'll do this one. I think this is the default theme. I don't care about that. Okay, not there. Let's check something. I think regular Anki files are just APKGs, are just zip files, so we can just add .zip and then... Oh no, that's not what okay, we'll open it with Vim. Oh no, that didn't work. There. I think this is also another zip file, right? Okay, that's not a zip file. I was wrong. This is a SQLite file. I think this is also a SQLite file too. Do we have a SQLite browser here? Maybe we can try that. Open database. Hopefully we can look at the assets. Downloads. Okay, X. Media. I don't know what the password is. Is it just media? Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah. I think I have to learn more about the selective card generation, but this should be more than enough to prototype. I'm just trying to figure out like what is the default front gonna be like, because that's not clear. If we go back, you can see it's creating, or is this maybe being handled by Anki? If we look at this setup, then the new, we should be able to support this with, let's see, where is it? Anki Cloze Anything. This is actually very interesting. Does that mean we could have close deletions inside of toggle lists? I think that's what it means. But I don't need to be close. Let's see. That should work. I think I'm gonna have to ask people on the Discord what they think, because this, I definitely want to prototype this to get a feel for it. Like, how does it feel to use overlapping close deletions this way? It looks really actually nice. This is just my personal opinion. I guess it's confusing if you're not used to close deletions. Yeah, I'm gonna take a screenshot and ask on the Discord. Yeah, and by the way, if you want to join the Discord, I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. Give me a moment. Let me start closing up some of these tabs. So many tabs. There's the link. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. That would be great. Thanks. So, Discord, yeah. Where are we gonna post? Actually, let me improve the example. Let's see. Where did I put it? I have to go find it again. Why did I close the link? What? Did it turn it into a code block? Yeah, so I think I'll end the stream soon. Let me just... This is something some users want, I know. And then the second one is something I really want. Okay, so yeah, time to wrap it up. Thanks for everybody who came around to hang out. If you're watching this on YouTube, as mentioned, make sure to smash and like the subscribe button, you know, the bell, everything. Have a great day or morning or night or whenever you're watching this, and then see you next Saturday. Bye.